Sixth in Spain, yet somehow one match from something far bigger. Marc Bartra put them in front early, but Girona hit back after the break to leave the season opener at 1-1. Avila set Betis on their way, and Rodri sealed a 2-0 win away to Cribas KR as their European campaign began on the road. Alaves went down to 10 men late on, but Betis still had to settle for a 0-0 draw. Ezelzuli's brace powered a 3-0 home win over Cribas KR and sent Betis through to the league stage. Mbappé struck twice after the break as Real Madrid beat Betis 2-0 at the Bernabeu. The defeat dropped them 5 places to 17th. Ezelzuli struck late and Vitor Roque added another soon after as Betis beat Leganés 2-0. Lo Celso struck twice in quick succession, the first from the spot, as Betis beat Getafe 2-1 before Arambari grabbed a late consolation. The win lifted them to 6th. Lo Celso gave Betis the lead against Mallorca, but an instant reply and a last-gasp winner turned it into a 2-1 defeat. Las Palmas held Betis to a 1-1 draw after Lo Celso cancelled out Alberto Maleiro's early opener. Lo Celso's late goal settled a 1-0 home win over Espanyol after the earlier missed penalty kept the game open. The result lifted Betis to 8th. Capawadis' first-half goal sent Betis to a 1-0 defeat against Legia Warsaw in the league stage, a sharper European setback after the domestic win. El Gran Derby brought heartbreak for Betis as Luque Bacchio's penalty settled a 1-0 defeat. Osasuna were beaten 2-1 away after Roque struck early and Avila found a winner after the hour. Against Copenhagen, Ezelzuli struck early, but Dick's late penalty left Betis with a 1-1 home draw in the Conference League. Atletico Madrid went down 1-0 as Jimenez's own goal settled a statement home win early. Betis ran riot away to Jevara, hitting 6 to reach the second round as Vitor Roque bagged a brace in a one-sided cup tie. Juanma's late penalty was only a consolation. Athletic Club held Betis to a 1-1 draw at San Mamés Barria after Alex Berenga cancelled out Pablo Fornal's opener. The result left their league position starting to slide. Betis beat Celje 2-1 at home, with Nathan levelling before Wami won it deep into stoppage time. Marc Bartra's late equaliser rescued a 2-2 draw against Celta Vigo, with Vitor Roque also on target. A trip to Mestalla ended in a 4-2 defeat to Valencia, despite a Hugo Doro own goal and an Avila strike for Betis. Back in Europe, Betis lost 2-1 to Mlada Boleslav despite Lo Celso's early opener. Real Sociedad beat Betis 2-0 at the Real Arena with a Diego Llorente own goal and Mikel Oyarzábal's penalty before the break. In the Copa del Rey, Betis beat Sant André 3-1 at Camp Municipal Narcís Sala to advance to the round of 32, with Marc Bartra and Ezelzuli striking late to settle it. Barcelona were held to a 2-2 draw as Lo Celso's penalty and Arsene Diao's late equaliser rescued a point for Betis after the visitors had twice gone in front. Bakambu's goal was enough for a 1-0 win away to Petrikov, another useful step forward in Europe. Vitor Roque and Lo Celso scored in a 2-1 win over Villarreal, despite Chimi Avila's first-half dismissal. Cardoso's first-half strike sealed a 1-0 home win over HK Helsinki in Betis' final league stage match. Rayo Vallecano held Betis to a 1-1 draw after Isco's first-half penalty had put the hosts in front. Isco settled Betis' Copa del Rey tie at Huesca, his first-half goal enough to send them through to the round of 16. Quique Perez scored the only goal after the break as Valladolid beat Betis 1-0 at Estadio Municipal José Zorrilla. Barcelona ran riot in a painful 5-1 Copa del Rey exit, with Vitor Roque's late penalty no more than a consolation. Parad's dismissal added to Betis' problems as Alaves won 3-1, with Jesus Rodriguez briefly giving them hope before Quique Garcia completed his hat-trick. But Cambu struck late as Betis won 1 at Estadio Mallorca Son Moix, with Mascarell's dismissal helping them take control. Isco and Parod were on target as Betis drew 2-2 with Athletic Club in an entertaining game at the Benito Villamarín. Celta Vigo snatched it late, Swedberg's winner sealing a 3-2 defeat for Betis after Anthony and Diego Llorente had put them ahead. Betis made a strong start to their Conference League playoff tie, winning 3-0 at the Planet Group Arena against Anthony, Bakambu and Sergi Altamira, all on target. Real Sociedad were down to 10 early, and Betis made the most of it in a 3-0 home win, with Anthony scoring and Marc Roca adding a brace. Betis still advanced despite the 1-0 loss to Gent, with Brown scoring late after Vitor Roque's red card in the closing stages. Isco's brace took Betis past Getafe after Europe, his first half opener and second half penalty enough for a 2-1 win. Real Madrid led early, but Betis rallied for a 2-1 home win through Cardoso and an Isco penalty. Their European knockout tie opened with a 2-2 draw against Guimarães as Bakambu and Isco twice pulled Betis level. Las Palmas were reduced to 10 before Diego Llorente's lone goal settled a 1-0 home win. Bakambu scored twice as Betis cruised past Guimarães 4-0 on the night and booked a quarter-final place, with Anthony and Isco adding the other goals. The brace also took him to 5 in the competition. Dani Rabas' first-half brace put Leganes in front, but Isco's penalty sparked the turnaround as Bakambu and Hernandez finished it off for Betis. The result stretched their league-winning run to 5. Sevilla were edged 2-1 as Betis kept their league streak rolling to 6 straight wins. Cardoso and Hernandez struck after Vargas had put the visitors ahead. Natan's goal earned a 1-1 draw away to Barcelona and kept Betis unbeaten in 7 league matches. Gavi had put the hosts in front. Betis controlled the first leg against Jagiellonia with a 2-0 home win in the Conference League quarter-finals. Bakambu opened it up before Jesus Rodriguez doubled the lead just before the break. Villarreal left with a 2-1 win after Aitor Ruibal had given Betis an early lead. Barry levelled it before Ayoze Perez completed the comeback for the visitors. Bakambu's strike put Betis on course at Chorton Arena, and a 1-1 draw in Białystok was enough to send them through to the semi-final. After the European trip, Betis beat Girona 3-1, with Cardoso, Anthony and Isco scoring before Stuani's late reply. 5 different scorers powered the 5-1 home win over Valladolid. Jesus Rodriguez opened the scoring and the rest arrived late. Ezzalzouli and Anthony struck in a 2-1 semi-final first-leg win over Fiorentina, giving Betis the advantage on a big European night. Lo Celso and Anthony staged a late fight-back against Espanyol, with Anthony's winner sealing a 2-1 victory and extending the league scoring run to 15 straight matches. Against Fiorentina in a Conference League semi-final, Anthony struck first, Gosens hit back twice, and Ezzalzouli's added time goal sent Betis through to the final. Osasuna held Betis to a 1-1 draw after Europe, with Budimir cancelling out Hernandez's opener. Betis drew 2-2 with Rayo Vallecano after Hernandez and Isco's penalty wiped out first-half goals from Jorge de Frutos and Lejeune. At the Metropolitano, Betis lost 4-1 to Atletico Madrid, with Fornal scoring their consolation after Alvarez's brace, Lenormand's goal and Correa's late strike. Valencia held Betis to a 1-1 draw after Anthony's opener was cancelled out late by Rafa Mir. The dream was alive in Wrocław when Ezzalzouli struck early, but Chelsea's late surge turned the Conference League final into a 4-1 defeat and ended Betis' European run. When the dust settled, Real Betis was 6th in La Liga and just one match short of something far bigger after that run to the Conference League final. It was a season that swung between domestic setbacks and European belief. Isco led them with 12 goals in all competitions, and at their peak, Betis scored in 19 straight matches. Thanks for watching Scoreflow. Like, share and subscribe for more season deep dives.